A very good morning to all of you. Today we are going to discuss a particular discussion question which is expected in this year's examinations, the real IELTS examinations. So it's a probable question for your class 2. This question says some people believe elderly people should live in nursing homes. Others think uh, they should live with their family members. Discuss both views and give your opinion. The question is very simple. The question is argument number one, they can live in nursing homes, and option number two, they live in with their family members. Discuss. And now we are going to give the introduction, because this is a discussion question. We need to analyze both the views objectively, and then you have to state your personal opinion at the end. So let us go with the first particular paragraph. That's the introduction. We are just introducing that. We are going to discuss the matter in detail. So first of all, we need to present the argument. The argument is presented there in the first sentence itself of the essay. There exists an argument whether the elderly people should live in special homes or with their own family members. The question is rephrased there in the first sentence. The argument is well presented. It's not a copying of the question. We have not copied the question as it is. We have made necessary changes, and we have written it is in an essay format. And now we have our second sentence. Even though the decision of choosing between the options is difficult most often, I suggest the selection of the second option. Now, I have made my stand clear, my own personal opinion very clear. It's that the decision of choosing between the options is difficult most often. You know that if you think that this is better or this is better, the decision is the preference. No, you cannot choose so freely. You cannot easily choose between that, because both situations have advantages, benefits, which are very much crucial. It's difficult to choose. So if you see the paragraph presented, both the paragraphs are almost equally weighed. So it has there the paragraph number 1 and paragraph number 2. It's full of advantages. Some problems are there when you look at when you read it completely. Then you might be understanding that yeah, the first option is needed, the second option is also. So it creates a confusion there. So that's what we have designed our thesis in such a way that decision of choosing between the options is difficult. Most often it is difficult for you. But I suggest the selection of the second option. I suggest the second option. I know it is difficult to select. This weighs 50%, this weighs 50%, but I suggest this thing because I have my personal opinion here in the third paragraph. Okay, so let us go ahead with the first reason why, the first argument. What are the reasons why the first group prefer, or the first group recommend the nursing homes? The reason why many recommend older people, now I can say nursing homes itself, yeah. Is because they would get professional care and support. So to be precise, old age people suffer a lot of physical and mental ailments, and naturally they need a I can just minimize the sentence, because it is always understood that older people suffer a lot of physical and mental ailments. So I just can cut short. To be precise, the old age the elderly need. Okay, so I can say aged. The aged, to be precise, the aged need constant medical attention and physical assistance. And this can be met in specially designed centers. They can be safe there and can carry out their daily activities with maximum possible independence. So this is what we can see here, and this is the reason why people recommend these special homes, the nursing homes. They would also get ample opportunities to socialize with their own peers, which would not be always possible within a family setup. You won't be able to communicate in person. Now you might communicate with another peer on the social media right now, but right now it's not possible. So the physically, if you want to socialize, you have to be in one place. So this allows people to assemble at one place and to socialize among themselves. The third thing is that they keep them engaged. They kill their boredom. It means that there are more activities for them to do, and they feel that they'll be productive. They can create a feeling in themselves that they are productive. It keeps them engaged. On the other side, those who have the second view feel that it's totally unjustifiable to send these people away from the places where they actually want to live until that. So they want to live until death in some places. They love the places. They lived a long period in these places, and they wanted to live in they want to die in these places. So this is something which most people want. They want to die with dignity. And when you age, you know that the reality is that you will die, and if you want to die with dignity, you please I think that most of the people, they don't want to die in a hospital. They don't want to die in some other places. They want to die in their own home, and that's what the dignity is, with their family members around. So this is what most people want. So this is the reason why uh, these people oppose the first view. The nursing homes are not recommendable. You have to make your family or the elderly stay with the family members. So you know that this is explained like this. Every individual has some sorts of selfishness towards the environment, people, and the things they love the most. So this is what the reason is. Why is it unjustifiable to send them to special homes? This is because These people love their own people. These people love their personal things and personal belongings, the situations, the environment they live all these way. When this is lost, they are most likely to feel helpless in life. They're going to be desperate. They're going to get depression. So this is something very painful for them. So all these days they thought that these are their own, but at a moment when they are leaving these places and moving to nursing homes, they will be half heartbroken. So this is what you can see. Now we are hurting the freedom and the privacy of the person when you are sending them away. And finally you have the old age people. They have to they love to be there with their own children and grandchildren, and this is not possible in a special home. So we have almost equal points there in both the paragraphs. So that's what I have said in the thesis, that it is difficult to choose between the options. So it is quite difficult to choose between the options, whether to stay in their own family or in the nursing home. Now, the personal view is given there at last. In my view, considering the fact that most services which are provided in aged homes are now available at the doorsteps of every home, uh, it is always better to make the aged stay in their own family. So you have almost all facilities like doctors, nurses, physiotherapists, dietitian, dentist service, occupational therapist, all these things are all the services. Not many need all the services. So you need specialized services. So these specialized services can be provided at your doorstep. Then this modern technology, in this advanced world, it is possible. And if the situation allows, I prefer them to stay with their own family. Now the conclusion is there. The old age homes can provide every needed service. Yes. I personally believe that not many elderly people would prefer those. This paragraph and this paragraph is summarized here. So that is the end of the explanation of this essay. Thank you all.